Hello, dear friends. Welcome to my little outlook for the next week. Week 32 already. Yes, time is running. We know that. And still the Mercury is annoying us. And that he goes on with that. So let's have a look what the new week has in store for you, for all of us. 28th of July, we have waxing moon in Virgo, digressive. Your mind controls what you're doing. It's the time for strategic dealing and tasks. Have comprehension and empathy to others. If you love sick, might be, talk to others, to friends, to family, or maybe your partner. So try it. Unfortunately, tomorrow is a chaotic day. So why not? 29th, 30th, and 31st, we have waxing moon in Libra, digressive. Now you need harmony. Really, you need it. No trouble, nothing. And look for emotional closeness. Maybe your partner is waiting for it. So try to give him what he or she needs. 1st and 2nd of August, we have waxing moon in Scorpio, digressive. Now you realize your feelings very, very intense. And what's very important, listen to your intuition. Power struggles in relationships might happen now. So be careful. Build up your confidence. You see, it's a little bit stressful. And it's a chaotic day again at the 1st, and the 1st of August is also the Celtic Lugnasat. Maybe later more. 3rd of August, we have waxing moon in Sagittarius, ascending. You see, the energy is changed. Now it rises a little bit. You feel, spryness and enjoyment of life. Perceive your ideas. You have so many ideas. Now is a good time for it. Look for mental closeness. You need it. And you feel a very strong desire for freedom. You see, it's a week with ups and downs, and it might become a little bit stressful. So, the most important thing is listen to your intuition. Do everything with your heart and don't go against it. Then you become unhappy, believe me. Of course, I have a message from past life cards as well. Male and female. This picture signifies that you've lived most of your lives as a different gender than the one you embody in this life. For example, you may now be living as a female, while in most of your previous lifetimes you were a male. In such cases, gender confusion and even health issues are often related to this change of gender over lifetimes. Because for most of your lifetimes you lived as the other sex, you may not feel comfortable in your own skin. If this is your first lifetime as a woman, you may develop some issues or even experience infertility. If this is your first lifetime as a man, you may not relate to traditional masculine roles. This picture asks you to have compassion for yourself and trust that your soul is doing the best it can. Remember that your soul is the result of all your past experiences. Yes, we often forget about that. Soul, yes, okay. But the soul and everything around it is a result of your previous lifetimes. So, my theme of the week, yes, lies. Everybody of you knows about lies, of course. And everybody lies from time to time. A big lie, small one, something like that. And there are people who are not able to lie. So, but most of the others don't believe them. That's a pity, because there are still people in this world who are not able to lie. Okay, sometimes before Christmas, birthdays, Easter, or something like that, yes, but that's not a real lie. A lie is when you want to if you just want to have your own favor, if you always try to stay in the best light you can have, the best focus you can have from everybody. If you look around in the world, just have a look at the politicians. You can see and you can hear who is lying. Really, you can. If you try it, look into their eyes. Look at their hands. Look how they move. You can see who is lying. But why are lies that bad? That's simple to answer. You can't trust people who lie. A lie is never good, never. If you meet someone, you want to trust him. But it's difficult in these times. It's really difficult. Whom you can trust and whom not. I know many people may think a card reader like me, oh, they are lying, they are just telling what the client wants to hear or something like that. No, not everybody is like that. Not every card reader tells lies. Yes, okay, we have some black sheep. That's normal. You have it in every job. In every job. But I don't belong to those who lie. Before I started my work some decades ago, I made a promise to universe, to my guardian angel. His name is, by the way, Archangel Michael. If I ever lie to my clients, take away my gift of being able to read cards, to help other people. And that's the reason why I don't lie. I can't lie. I'm not able to. You would see it in my face if I lie, really. I can't. I'm proud of it a little bit. But sometimes it's difficult even to explain your partner that you don't lie, that you don't hide anything. Sometimes it's really, really difficult. Because there are always things you can't prove. And if someone wants a proof of what you say and you can't prove it, so you're a liar, you hide something. No, not everybody is like that. Yes, I know. Sometimes it's difficult to understand. You know, I was raised as a Christian, but I also are very fond of the Northern mythology. You know that. Everybody knows that. But if you compare these two religions, you can't say the Christians are liar, and you can't say that Northern mythology is a lie. No, because there are so many things that belong together. Have a look at heaven. The Christians call it paradise. In Northern mythology, it's called Valhalla. But what do these two things have in common? They promise you a better life after death. So who is lying? Who is lying? I think nobody. Nobody is lying. There's truth in both. And the more we accept other religions, the more we accept the law of universe and the law we have to follow all. So, never lie, just if it's necessary. You know what I mean, just little white lies, but nothing big. Do yourself a favor. Don't lie, because karma is real. So, my last theme for today, the next rune. Today, we have Dagaz. Have a look at it. Dagaz. Dagaz is connected to the daylight and inner self. Dagaz is about illumination and understanding the sun breaking through barriers. It is night becoming day and symbolizes the end of trials and tribulations. Dagaz represents fulfillment at the end of a path and is the rune of an awakening. Its shape also depicts the balance between negative and positive energy, and the balance between night, light, and darkness. It's a very positive rune. Even if you have a negative reading, this rune relativates all. Dagaz, a wonderful rune. Keep it in mind. So, dear friends, This was my little outlook for week 32. I hope you liked it. If everything runs well, we'll meet again next week. So have a wonderful week. Listen to your intuition and be a little closer to your partner. Till next time. Yours, Andrea Morgan.